G4.
It's already recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Yo, who here is a cheap date? Just saying. I'll take you guys to Subway, but you have to pay for your own sandwich. 80% off, probably a coupon. So what I'm gonna speak about today is it's actually like a subculture of the gaming culture and the internet culture, I guess. So I was gonna let you guys know I'm the cheapest person you can think of. I don't pay full price for anything anymore. It's as soon as I found out that I can pay 80% off of a $60 game, it's why bother going back to the old spending days? So what I'm talking about today is PC gaming culture, and what I brought here is a gaming mouse. Yeah, it's it's pretty cool. You can only use these type of things for the computer. Sure you have your controllers and stuff, but this is just better in every way. You have 12 buttons on the side. It helps me out in my essays. It makes you a better person overall. Girls will swarm to you, or guys. It's just a lucky charm when you're driving, you put this over the thing. It's just great. But as you can see, this is not your typical Xbox controller, but it is pretty much used for this. But this is only one component of PC gaming. Now, you may be wondering why I'm bringing up cheap dates and 80% off all that stuff. It's because PC gaming is just cheap. You can probably see his games for $60 at the store, but wait a week, you'll probably get it for half off at least on a computer. It's it's so cheap. Oh my gosh. It's the games that get $5 games. Now, you're probably thinking this is totally lame and stuff, but it's the same thing as playing on the console, but on the computer instead. Now, if you don't, the thing is too nerdy for you. You can totally plug in an Xbox controller into your computer, and that's actually bringing me to my first point about PC gaming. You can play games any way you want. You want to play with an Xbox controller, a PS2 game with an Xbox controller, sure, why not? Yeah, you want to play a Nintendo 64 game with a mouse and keyboard? Yeah, it's all power to you. Now, yeah, so this is one component. It's exclusive for PC. And that brings me to my next point is the PC gaming culture. Now, that culture is pretty secret. Not a lot of people know about it. People usually just sucked into Xbox or whatever. I have nothing against it. I have one too. Say you want to get into something that's even sketchier than that, and become someone who's a criminal. This is the console for you. If you're so broke and you see that game there, even if it's $2 for you, you're so cheap. If you have no morals, you can totally pirate the game. That's number one thing about PC gaming culture. You can still get caught, of course. Just don't pirate the new games. But that's on you, okay? That's one big aspect of PC gaming culture. They're pretty supportive. If you ask for a game that's really old and they're not selling it anymore, you can pirate that game. Chances are they're not really free. They're also the culture is actually pretty welcoming as well. So say you want to convert over, you want to play that Minecraft, League of Legends or whatever. You go to Reddit or something, say I want to build a PC, I'm tired of wasting money, and then they'll help you out. You just put your budget and they'll help you out every step of the way. They're a pretty welcoming culture, but as soon as you bring up Xbox is better than PC or something, it's just a war. I'm just telling you guys, it's segregation. But yeah, it's pretty good. And continuing on to my second point of PC gaming, you can save a ton of money. There's hackers. You don't deal with that much on the consoles, but hackers are there. They'll help you out too if you want to hack a game. And bringing up my old point about making you better at life overall. So say you have an essay due and your computer takes 5 hours to turn on. If you have a decent computer, you can turn on instead of 5 hours 1 hour. So you can type your essays pretty fast. And the other cool thing about it, the culture is that we allow 2 monitors. You guys may think this is pretty lame, but even with the laptop, you can plug in a second monitor into your laptop, and it makes it twice as productive. Just don't take my word for it. You should go out and try it. And now why I identify with this culture? Like before I used to play the Xbox, those are my rip-off days. You know, I don't go back there anymore. But yeah, so I started paying like $60 for like Dark Souls and stuff, and like as soon as I saw how cheap the game was on a computer, I saw Dark Souls like a month later or two for like $20. I was like, what am I doing? And yeah, ever since I guess pretty much birthed it's like in my DNA. So like PC gamers for life, and that's why I identify with this culture because it's you can play your games any way you want. You can pirate your games if you want. I mean, I don't do that for legal purposes. And you can buy games for like $5 or something like that, even when it's 60. And it's a pretty welcoming culture. They're very supportive, very toxic. My type of community, just saying. All right, thank you.